Mark, that was a pretty dominant performance from start to finish, from the shooting, the assists, the rebounds, defense. Tell me what maybe stood out to you the most about the team performance tonight.
Well, offensively, the wind was at our back with the shot making. I thought it was a regression to the mean from the other night where we didn't shoot it well. We shot it great tonight early especially. And I thought the defense was pretty impressive for most of the game. I mean, we had some lapses, but Kaysen went out, Caruso was out, Dub's out. Those are three really, impactful point of attack defenders for us. And so we really needed, a lot of people to step up with the threats they have all over the floor. And I thought the guys collectively did a great job with that. So I was really, really pleased with our performance both ends.
In addition to the fun that was Aaron Wiggins' night, do you view that as a little bit of a nod to the power of the system? I mean, Aaron, you've always said, is an expert in this system, and so much of what he got, particularly, the first three quarters, was just totally a product of that.
Yeah, I mean, it turned into his night. He played with great confidence. He hasn't played great lately, so I was really happy with his aggressiveness starting the game and his confidence. He just dove right into the game despite not being great. And obviously, an amazing night for him. I do want to say, we're banged up. We're missing a lot of guys. I wouldn't have had him in the game that late if we had more people, so I meant no disrespect to Sacramento, but it was a special night for him.
Quite a few season highs, career highs for you guys tonight from different players. Just what do you think about the effort from just everybody that you guys gave when needed guys to step up?
Yeah, I thought everyone played really well. I thought offensively we had great solutions tonight. When they went to zone, we attacked that with great sharpness. When they blitzed, we attacked that with great sharpness. I thought our ability to adjust about as quickly as they did, which is an important skill for us, was really, really critical tonight, and I thought everybody benefited from that.
And the same thing for you guys' rebounds, a season-high 70 rebounds for you guys tonight.
Yeah, we've rebounded well lately. Even in Golden State, that wasn't our best game in a lot of ways, but it was our best offensive rebounding night of the season. It was our second best defensive rebounding night of the season, so we've been chipping away at that quietly. Obviously, Hartenstein helps with that, but I think all the guys, the blockouts, the crashes, are starting to show up, and that was really on it again tonight.
With no Dub tonight, you had different guys kind of initiating that offense the second quarter. You actually widened the lead in the second quarter with Shea on the bench.
Yeah, they did a great job and played through Hart, got some off-ball movement, and they did a really good job of just playing with pace, moving the ball side to side, sharing it, and we finished a lot of plays with made shots, so that certainly makes everything look better. I thought, you're never as good as you look when you make shots like that. You're never as bad as you look when you miss them like the other night. But that group played with a really good rhythm.
Well, and you went zone also. What were you seeing in there? Why'd you go there?
Some of it's, just mixing it in, to be a threat to do that at different times. Some of it's lineup related. Some of it's, bonus related. If we're in foul trouble, we'll do it then to try to keep ourselves out of trouble there. But we definitely want to continue to use it. We use it almost every night. We want to be a threat to use it. So our opponents have to account for that out of timeouts and in the course of the game.
Mark, your guys obviously like each other a lot, but to see the guys celebrate with Aaron, what about him in particular do your guys really seem to rally around?
He's a fan favorite in our locker room, like other guys. He's not the only one, but he's all team. He's all team on offense. He's all team on defense. He's all team day to day. His role over time has been variant. He's started. He's taken DNPs over the years. He's played short minutes. He really, when he comes to the arena, I don't think he knows exactly. Sometimes I don't know exactly how we're going to use him, and yet he just is a punching bag with that. And I think that earns respect in the locker room. And the way that he came through the system from when he was a rookie as a second-round pick, two-way, to the way that he's conducted himself, regardless of external circumstances, that earns a lot of respect, and the guys really rally around him for that reason.
A second question that's totally unrelated to Aaron, but you were talking about how well you thought the defense played today. You've obviously got athletic guys, but there are a lot of athletic guys in this league, but you've got athletic guys who are physical. What is it about sort of finding guys that aren't just going to be able to jump high and, move quick and then be able to find that physical nature. What is that about, either scouting or drafting or developing for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, Sam does a great job, obviously, in his group of identifying, our types of guys, basketball-wise, culturally, all that stuff. And then we try to teach physicality and there's a difference between strength and physicality, athleticism and physicality. There's an element of discipline, and the biggest thing is there's a high care factor. I mean, we have a lot of guys. Tonight's a great example. We didn't have great individual defenders tonight relative to what we normally have. Some of our best guys at the point of attack were out tonight, but there was a high care factor, and the guys that stepped on the floor were really committed to that end, and we guarded a team that has threats at every spot, and that's a tough cover. And they got off to a really hot start as well. So I was very impressed with the collective effort of the team tonight, down a bunch of guys.
You touched on it just right now, but the group effort specifically to contain Sabonis down low, I mean, just how much of a challenge was that, and how pleased were you with that effort?
Yeah, I thought we had a nice, mix of Hart and Jay Will had their chest on him, which you have to do with him. Otherwise, he'll play right through you. And then, the pick and roll game, is the second thing with him, and you have to have a tight shell. And I thought we put him in a crowd on a lot of plays. Dort had the block out of bounds in the second half, and plays like that, make guys uncomfortable when they don't know what's around them or behind them when they're rolling. And so I thought we did a really good job on him. I thought we did a really good job at the point of attack tonight. We had some lapses at different times, especially in the third, but otherwise I thought we were pretty sharp.
Wiggins had such a big game. Kendrick seemed like he played well. Kind of gets overshadowed because it looked like he did some nice things for us.
Yeah, Dort, had missed some shots lately. He got it going. K-Rich, I thought, had a great blend tonight. He played with great pace and aggression. He had a great cut. He was on the glass, and he was very engaged in the game and had a lot of pop. So, I mean, we got great effort. Obviously, Wiggins at the end had the spotlight, but you don't play like that on both ends of the floor without all 9 rotation guys playing exceptionally well, and I thought they did tonight. They really brought it.
Anybody else? All right, thank you, Coach.
All right.